All right, looks like we are here. If you are catching the replay, we are kind of going backwards now. So if you watched the first stream, you'll know what I mean. If not, then I did a previous stream where I was actually out at the Pershing Marketplace and worked my way out west. Now we're kind of going to work our way out east and meet up over there. We're starting on Lincolnway and we're going to meet up over on Pershing and stuff like that. And I actually got a pleasant surprise, actually several pleasant surprises. So first surprise is the Patreon. I have officially launched a Patreon, which is linked down in the description below. I will be posting exclusive content there, and I'm going to start putting names at the end of videos, or at least somewhere in the video and stuff like that, which is super awesome. Let's see, what else have I done? I've also launched Retail Photographer, where you can actually get the photos for editorial purposes that I make. So any photos I take, you can get them for editorial purposes there and use them in a news article, etc. So that's always good. You can always just type in Retail Photographer on Instagram or whatever and you can find it. Let's see, I saw some people in the chat. I need to hit all chat, live chat, there we go. Let's see, I see Ghost Reaper. Thanks for joining the chat. Hey, Dalmatian Productions. I see GRM. I see Toads. I see the Store Dude. Welcome to the chat. Glad you guys could make it. We're going to go and flip around here. We're out here. I'm going to climb up this hill. We're out here starting on Ridge Road and Lincolnway. Lincolnway kind of curves over this way towards Pershing, as you can see there. Hey, Shark411. Glad to see you in the chat. But Lincolnway goes out this way, it meets up with Pershing, and then we'll go down Pershing and go from there. We'll try and meet up right about where we left off. So right here is Big Lots and all of this plaza. Wait for this truck to go by. I believe this is the Cheyenne Plaza. I believe that's a proper name for it, but there's quite a few stores here. It overall does fairly well for itself. And I found a pleasant surprise, boy. Not one I expected to see today. What a day to choose this day. You'll see what I mean soon. Got 400 subs. Nice. Congrats, Stored. My phone does not look perfectly level. So this is the Family Dollar. I filmed it a handful of times. Let's see, I think I put 2 videos on Instagram and stuff, or YouTube, I mean. Let's see. So, this is the Family Dollar. You probably already see it, but you know, I'll show you in a minute. If the gimbal would stay level. As you can see, it's pretty empty in there. But I was coming over here. You know, I was getting ready to set up the stream, turning on my phone, getting into YouTube. I'm walking over here. I was up there on the hill going down Lincolnway, and I see this. I don't know why it's open. Hello? That is weird, isn't it? Let's just take a step in for a minute. I haven't been in here since it was closing. And in here? I don't know why the door's open. We're just going to take a quick glance. Lights kicked on, so there might be sensors, but I didn't expect to find this. Now, obviously, I'm going to turn this in here. Turn this around on me. Come on, camera. Focus on me. There we go. So when we go inside of places, I'm going to say it's just like Wally does. When we go inside of places, our goal is only to document them for what they are and to show them what they are before they're gone. We're not there to do anything else besides take video and photos. Leave only footsteps, as the code of URBEX goes. I really did not expect to have that, but you know, it happens. So I guess that's the first time you could say I got in. Yeah, I'll have to probably go over there and do that. We'll see if I can get it to shut. it looked caught up on the end pipe, so we'll go over and shut it here in 1 sec. I want to flip the camera around. Come on, camera, turn around for me. Come on! My hands are fidgety and cold. It's a chilly day. There we go. So there's the rest of the plaza. Isn't that weird, though? Isn't that weird? Oh man, I got my body going, my blood's pumping. Yeah, I agree. We don't want people vandalizing, so we will do that. I actually wanted to come back here anyway. This happened months ago, right here. This happened months ago. I noted, I was walking over here, I noticed some of them were starting to get torn apart. A couple days later, they're all gone. These are the AC units. I don't know why I called them power generators before. Yeah. Well, anyone in here? Yeah, there's definitely no one here. Looks like bathrooms were right there. We'll take a quick glance in here. I took a glance in here in the video anyway when they're closing. Hello? Yeah, no one here. We'll see if we can get this door to close. I do not advise that you guys go in by yourselves into any abandoned places. Again, our only intent is to document places for what they are before they're gone, and who knows what will take over this place. So let's see if we can get this door to close, because we don't want anyone vandalizing it. It's caught up on this end pipe here, as you can see. I'm gonna try and eat it. It is caught up on that. Yeah, I can't get it. It's caught up on the end pipe. There we go. There we go. Closed. It should be locked so no one can get in now. Yep, Phil's stuck. Let's see, type your live chat. If you keep posting, Shark, here's your tip. Here's my tip for you. Keep posting on your channel regularly, and you will grow. And you will grow. I'm going to rotate this around. Come on, boy. There we go. Are you really the 1000th? That's super cool, dude. Super cool. I'm glad to hear that. Yep, once again, I'm going to say it one more time just for those of you that are watching. I don't endorse going into abandoned places like that. We only do it for the purpose of going in, documenting what it is, nothing more. Never taking anything, leaving only footsteps, leaving everything the way it is, and of course discouraging vandalism, which is why we close that door. Never ever encourage it, but you know, it happens that way sometimes. You get lucky. I actually technically, try that again, I actually technically got lucky with the Kmart and 𝗨𝗏𝗄𝗏, but back then I was a noob, and plus I kind of got sketched out. If you watch the video that I did there when it was abandoned, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Come on, camera, rotate around. I keep double pressing it somehow. Look at that, it keeps double pressing. Rotate. Rotate. There we go. So there's the Frontier Trampoline Park that took over the Hobby Lobby as well as the Big Lots. Both seem to do well. Got Rena Center over here in Party City, or Party America, sorry. Since I figured out how to get the chat to pop up, I'm not using Firefox this time to look at the chat. So let's pop it back up again. Let's see. Yeah, we do need more people like that. There's a lot of people out there that would have gone in there and destroyed the place, and I don't encourage it. It's sad. They should be prosecuted for that too. sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Looks like over here they are actually doing some parking lot repairs. This spot right here really needed it because there were always holes there. Always holes. So it needed it. It's time they did that. Gonna climb up on these rocks. That was unexpected find, that's for sure. I definitely did not expect to see that when I came over here. I'm curious who did that. Who left it open? Was it maybe were they gonna go in and clean it up a bit and just forgot? I don't know. Got 𝗙𝗵𝗄𝗏. This was the pie lady. I actually did a video of it. I probably won't be putting it on YouTube as a normal video. It'll go into a separate stream thing I do where I show videos I never uploaded. And we also got Blakeman Vacuum and Sewing. Someone else buy out this location, so it's actually still open as far as I know, and I can see everything's still inside. Yeah, there you go. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗵 was here, and something else. I can't remember what was here before that. I did a video of this too. I think I was doing it for Andy, ironically. But as you can see, it still has all the signage and stuff in there, all the paint. O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's what that store is that we just passed. Got tail waggers and wash. I went in here once, I think. I think I've gone in here once. It's just like the other pet store. I don't have anything against it. It's just not really my thing, really. I still prefer going somewhere like Petco, etc. But, you know, it's not like a bad thing. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. Sherman-Williams paints. This opened, I think, just last year. Over here is where that Walmart hiring center is. I filmed like first or second video after my intro. And apparently this was a Staples. I said in a previous stream, I still need to confirm that Staples was in fact at this location. But, you know, it is what it is. So it looks like someone had a festivity of drawing on here. But as you can see, the logo was still in there. Lol store, dude. Right here you can still see where I wrote Optopolis. I'm not sure how well it's coming out on stream. We'll go ahead and do that again. I need my right hand and my glove off. I can't do it with my glove on very well. There you go, Optopolis live. Who was that? Was that GRM that originally did that? I think that's who did that. I think GRM was the first one to start writing names in the dust. It's not vandalism because you can just wash it off, so it's perfectly fine. Retail store is closed. I guess maybe they're just using this as an office thing, maybe. I'm not sure. CBD place went in here, though. I think it was actually right here. There used to be a guitar center, one of these ones. I can't remember which one. Over here we do have Dollar Tree. You can see the label scarf for everything's $1. I forget the name of the store that was supposedly here originally. I forget right now. It's not coming to mind. It's a place that 𝗨𝗏𝗶 has also filmed a couple of them. They're actually still open today. Got the big lots here that I did a few videos of. Hey Slacking Packing, hey Rogue Angel. No, I don't hate window shoppers. Window shoppers are the best. It means you're not going to be vandalizing places. You shouldn't be vandalizing places. It's illegal. Looks like Number One Properties put up their sign on this building. So I don't know who sells it now. Is it this Wakefield, or is it Number One Properties? I don't know. I'm not going to try looking in because you can't see much anyway, and I've done it in a previous video. But, you know, still got some of the remnants of Big Lots there, as you can see on the door. I'm just not going to say what was on that window. It would be a Walmart hiring center. They were recruiting people for the new Walmart on the interstate, and they chose that location. I had totally forgot about it when I did the original video. Again, this one I forget. It was a food store originally. Now it's Sportsman's. They put up this facade, but this wall here is completely original. I forget the name of it. It was here though. I went here when I was a kid. Econ Foods, I think it was. Eco Foods or Econ Foods, something like that. Let's see, I'm gonna pop up the chat because I haven't checked it in a couple minutes. Is there a Taco Bell nearby? No, there is not a Taco Bell nearby. What would you do if you were MrBeast? I don't know what I do. From my understanding, a lot of it is completely drafted out and planned out instead of being a little more real. So that, I guess that would be one thing I would do, is make real stuff versus planned stuff like that. I like the vibe of having a real raw film. Well, you know, you do gotta have a little bit of an idea of where you're going, because I do plan out shots and stuff that I'm definitely gonna get before I go places. Let's see. Smoker friendly here. Eileen's was right here, I think. Looks like there is a cigarette. Wait. Oh, I think Smoker Friendly is moving next door from where they originally were. Now that I see this. Yeah, I think that's what's happening, is they are moving this one next door. I thought they were putting in a new one, but that's obviously not the case. Got cost cutters. Got Verizon. Which looks like it's still open here. You know, like I said, it's just down this way, about a mile, that there's another Verizon. It's like, really, do we need another Verizon? And then here we do have the Murdochs, which was Country General originally. And they actually used Big Lots' old cart corrals, which is cool. Let's see, I saw a chat and I need to hit it again here. Live chat. Not hidden, live chat. There we go. I thought I say a something on the windows. I don't know what you were trying to type there. I don't know if that's a typo or not. Yeah, exactly, GRM. That's what I'm saying. You know, my B-roll, I usually have it planned out before I even go to get it, but you know, aside from that, you know, most of the stuff inside, when I'm walking around the store, I pretty much just do my normal walk, you know. There's something you get in a raw video that you just don't get otherwise. And, you know, for a video when I'm doing a store tour, I'll cut it up a little because I know that there's parts that probably don't need to be in there. They're unnecessary. But, you know, I'll still leave a good amount in there that's pretty raw. So that way you at least have some idea of where everything was and all that good stuff. And right there is the Murdoch's, Sportsman's Warehouse, former Big Lots, Dollar Tree, and O'Reilly Auto Parts signage. Because Big Lots moved to the Hobby Lobby, which is technically a different shopping center, they took off the Big Lots on all of the Cheyenne Plaza signs. It's technically two separate plazas combined into one for how this area works. It's weird, but, you know, I think you kind of get the gist. Got Big O Tires and a pet place, a pet vet, right? Animal vet. Welcome back, 𝗃𝗏𝗃. I like to have the mall stores and tours raw. Yeah, exactly. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to go for a mall video. Obviously, you guys saw the, well, some of you guys saw the Foothills Mall video I did last Christmas or so. It's private now, so you can't watch it, but I did that kind of as a test, and plus I slammed it together in 2 days and it didn't turn out very good. So that's another thing. I like to put my time and effort into the videos. I don't just slam them together usually. The only reason I did there was because I was simply on a time limit and I had to get something up. So, you know, it happens that way. So right now we are headed out east on Lincolnway, and we're going to be meeting up with Pershing soon. I wish there was a sidewalk here. I might actually cross at some point, so that way I can see what the traffic in front of me is doing. Logic dictates that when you're walking, you should be walking on the left side of the road against traffic, so that way you can avoid a possible collision. So that's what I'm gonna look at doing. Huge field over here, mainly for drainage. Got a motel over here that's still open, as well as some mobile homes over here. You better go get some Dr. Pepper. Thanks for joining, GRM. I appreciate it. So there is another plaza up here that we are going to be taking a look at. And there are a few other little businesses and stuff like that, so it's not over. And plus, since the last time, I'll turn this around for the fun of it, even though you won't be able to see my face against the sun. I don't know if I can make it focus a little bit. But when we go around to where we were in the original stream, you'll see that the horizon has expanded a lot more since the last time we were there, so that'll be interesting to see. It looked like from Pershing that the red was up on the wall today, so we'll take a look. Come on, camera, rotate. Not double rotate, just rotate. 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 There we go. All right, we're gonna cross here. This is College Drive. And if you go out this way on College, out south, you'll come across the Walmart that had the recruitment center here. Saw something about Pepsi Zero. Need to pop back the chat. There we go. It's all good. Sometimes I lurk in the chat. I just kind of sit there and watch. 𝗙𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗏. Have Pepsi 0 calories. Wait, hold on. I need to reread that. The chat disappears too fast. I wish YouTube would make it possible to have the live chat just stay open the entire time. I have Pepsi 0 calories. Yeah, I've had Sprite 0, which is 0 calories, of course. That's not too bad. I generally do prefer the normal pop when I have a pop, but you know, if they only have Sprite 0, I could do that. I'm weird. I kind of like all of it. If I must say so myself, I kind of just like all of it. That was quick and easy. Didn't have to wait for the light to change. Looks like the traffic's slowing down. Got the Banner Capital Bank over there, as well as some apartment buildings. Got a bus stop over here. So far, I have not seen, since coronavirus started, I have not seen the normal bus routes running. I've seen them running in Casper, but I've not seen them here. Hey, 𝗨𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗏, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I feel that. Ah, shelter no longer in use. They got rid of this stop. As you can see here, no longer in use. So I guess that's an abandoned bus stop for you. We'll continue forward. Now we're on Lincolnway still, but it goes on by East Highway 30 or West Highway 30, depending on your direction. And just up here is a bike path that we'll be intersecting. Got a fire station there too, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. At least it used to be. I don't know if it still is. But been on this bike path a few times. Kind of just goes down and around and kind of meets up with the Walmart, not quite. I wish they would actually connect you up with that road that's on the other side of the bridge over there. You may recall from that same video where I talked about the Walmart logo in the back of that Staples, not knowing that it was a Walmart recruitment center. You may actually recall that when I did that, I went to the other Walmart on College. And I was talking about how they need to put a sidewalk on College that goes over the railroad tracks, or at least have some way of getting over there that's safer and doesn't require going like 2 or 3 miles out of the way. It's annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, this was a fire station. I don't know if it still is. I'm honestly not sure. I have actually come across an abandoned fire station, believe it or not. I think in Loveland or somewhere around there, which is crazy, but yeah. And right over there is one of the little plaza areas I was referring to earlier. Got Fitness 1, I believe it is, and a whole bunch of empty retail establishments. I don't know if they've even been occupied. I'm on bike. I need to reopen that chat. Whoa, phone, what you doing, boy? Sometimes I swear the gimbal does not like moving for me. Live chat. Let's see, I'm back on my phone instead of computer. Go in. There's nowhere to go in. I'm not gonna look today because I don't know for certain if the firehouse is abandoned or not. I'm watching on my computer, so I can have laptops sometimes on phones. Yeah, for me it depends, honestly. If I'm out of town, I definitely will use my phone, but if I'm in town, then it depends on my mood and what I'm doing for if I do computer or phone to watch videos and streams. Computer is always better though, I think, because then you have that better resolution and all that stuff. Bigger screen, always good stuff. Cleveland Avenue and Highway 30 or Lincolnway. And that also intersects Greenway Street right there. Got Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union. Believe it or not, they're building another one of these out by my Lowe's. That's kind of out on Delrange area, which we haven't done a stream or video of Delrange exclusively. Good Samaritan just waiting patiently for us to cross. I appreciate it. Yep, the Greenway goes up that way. I've been up there. You can get some nice views of the city from up there. We may actually look there in a minute. Got a cyclist. This is a pretty big bank. I never paid attention to how big it actually was. I mean, you got like 2 buildings here. I'd imagine one is offices and the other is the actual bank part of it. If you are enjoying the live stream, of course, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because I do post regular retail content, both abandoned and open. It's always good stuff. And of course, it's extremely unique. Always try to give histories of places as well, so always good stuff. And it looks like they might actually be putting in some lights here, like maybe for Christmas or something. Wouldn't surprise me. It's after Halloween. It's November. It's time to do that. We're gonna work our way around here. Yeah, they definitely are looking like they're getting ready to set up some Christmas decorations. Notice that these lights are on. Over here we have a Pizza Hut / Wing Street in a plaza, of course. It's open, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's open. Yeah, it's open. I photographed this place and it is over on Instagram. Gotta be careful on these rocks. There we go. But got Outlaw Liquors and Roots Salon and Spa Boutique. Over here we got a Loaf and Jug and a Subway combo, which I think I'm going to come back to here in 1 second because I want to give you guys that epic view that I was talking about of the city. You can get a really nice view of like east and north of Cheyenne. So we'll come back over there in a second. And there's the Cheyenne Ranch Plaza sign for this plaza. I didn't know it's called the Cheyenne Plaza or Cheyenne Ranch Plaza. Don't get the two confused. It's Cheyenne Ranch Plaza, not Cheyenne Plaza. That's two different plazas. Gotta love how when there's several plazas named very similarly. It's like the Pershing Marketplace and the Pershing Plaza. You get too confused. So we're gonna go up on this hill and I'll show you guys the view I was talking about. I think I actually took photos up there. I haven't posted them, but yeah. Yeah, no open sign on that, which is interesting, but maybe it's just because the diner isn't open. I bet they're open, just not for dine-in. And there's a Pizza Hut Wing Street sign if my gimbal will cooperate. Come on. There's the other Pizza Hut Wing Street sign there. I'll be honest, when I first saw this little space thing, I thought it was a shopping cart corral. There's a dirt path there. I'm going to climb up. Let's see. Let me look in the chat again because I see some new chats. There's a little shopping center opening in a week or two, including Starbucks, AT&T, Subway, and Chipotle. One thing I hate about YouTube is the notification thing, is that it's broken and you don't get notified for a new video. Ashley Wallace, I haven't seen your name yet. Glad to see you here. Interesting. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if you're talking to me, Ashley, or not. Or I guess you like to go by Trevor, don't you? I think that's right. I can't remember anymore. I'm sorry, I can't remember names. I'm terrible with names. I do the best I can, but I can't remember names at all really good. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Really nice view of there. We'll continue. Go a little bit farther. Of course, this is the bike path. I believe this part is part of the Greenway. Yep, Trevor. Sorry about that. Reading the screen names. I can hear water flowing down there at the bottom of the hill, I think. Wonder if someone has a fountain. Yeah, I definitely hear water running. I don't know if the stream is bugging out at all, but hopefully it all looks good. Oh yeah, here we go. You know, it may not be the absolute best view that you can get, but still a pretty nice shot of the entire area over this way. Out that way, you can see the interstate. I don't know if I can zoom in here. Yep, out that way is the interstate. You probably can see some cars. I can't tell. Yeah, you can definitely see some cars. Let's get the camera to readjust. There we go. Out there where you see that spike sticking out of the ground, that's like about the spot where Highway 30, which is Lincolnway, meets up with Delrange. You can see a lot from here. It's too bad this is digital zoom, so it's going to be a little bit blurry, but you know, it's still a decent view that you can get from up here. And then you got the house. There's a tank out way out north of town. That's what you see there with the red and white roof thing there. You can't really see it too much about that way, of course, is where Walmart and all that is. All right, let's zoom out. There we go. Are we zoomed out? Yeah, oh, there we go. Continue back this way. Put my glove back on because my hand is cold. Hi. Pretty good. How about you? There we go. Pretty successfully avoided getting people in a shot, which was cool. And you guys got more of a nice view. Alright, let's go back into that plaza, finish up there, and continue on Pershing. Pretty nice day, I will say. It's not terribly windy. It's 50, so jacket weather, but can't complain. Sun's out, so it's kind of helping me stay warm, which is good. We're going to go back down this dirt path that we used before. Whoa, slid a little bit. We're good. Caught myself. I would have sat on my butt if I did fall, so it wouldn't have been terrible, but I still would rather not fall. Yeah, I honestly did not know this was the Cheyenne Ranch Plaza area here. I honestly did not know that till now. And that's pretty dumb considering the sign is pretty much in plain sight. Like, why didn't I see that before? Oh well. You learn new things every day. Hopefully the stream isn't lagging too much. It probably is doing better today than usual. I find when it's windy, the stream tends to be a lot more laggish and stuff like that. I don't quite get what it is. Maybe it's somehow bouncing on the signal of the phone. I don't know how that works. I honestly don't. That's coming from a dude that, you know, was pretty damn good in math. Yep, the more you know. That's all right. Thanks for joining, Trevor. Glad you could make it, dude. Trying to watch the chat a little more and stay up to date with it. At least now I know how to get it to open back up. Let's see. Speaking of plazas, I really miss going to some of the retailers that I went to as a kid in 2010, such as the Kmart, Sears, with other, yeah, really. all sorts of that is definitely too bad that it's gone. Alright, we're going to cross it right here and head over to the other plaza on this road. So right there is the Lincolnway / Highway 30, and is that Western Way? I think that's what that sign says. It goes into this little area with a bunch of houses, little housing development. It's a little bit newer of one, I will say that. We got 𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗃 and Subway, as I was saying earlier. It's a little bit older one, as you can tell by the roof. It's been here a while too. They do got a car wash there, but it looks like it's closed for the winter. I have been watching in front of me instead of my camera for like 2 minutes now. Live chat. Yep, it really does suck for sure that so many places have disappeared from the past. But you know what? Maybe something better will come along one day. Maybe something better that isn't owned by a lamb fart, right? It's too bad 𝗷𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗄 only cares about getting money instead of actually trying to keep a company alive. So this plaza is a little more on the side of having professional businesses, if you can see my air quotes. Not so much in the way of actual normal retailers versus more of office space and stuff like that. I almost want to say there was one time when there was a pizza place in this section, but I could be totally wrong. Of course, we got farmer's insurance right there. That's one that appears everywhere here too. There's tons. You could almost go one street corner to another one and see another farmer's. I'm not necessarily complaining. Again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but they are everywhere. Got some post office boxes. And a little bit more plaza space. And it looks like it might be vacant right now. I'm not sure. Signs are flipped inside out anyway. Ah, dear, that sun is terrible. I can't tell. I honestly can't tell if it's empty or not. Let's take a quick glance. I don't think so. I feel like something is definitely here, so we're not going to glance in. But there's another area for more of the housing development that we saw just a couple seconds ago before we got in front of this plaza. Gonna spin around here. Over here we have Pershing Blvd and Highway 30, aka Lincolnway, which is the intersection I was mentioning. I've read that they are actually planning to completely change this. You probably can't see it, but there's a frontage road out here, as well as the highway. They're apparently supposed to pretty much completely change how it's all set up and get rid of that frontage road. I'm not too for certain on that, but I recall coming across something that was showing a totally different map that they are supposed to eventually produce in some point in the future. Let's see, we got this drainage ditch. Do I go through it? I don't know. Looks like there might be. Is there water in it? Let's find out. Looks dry. I'm going to go for it. We'll send. There we go. We're good. So down that way is more of Pershing Blvd that we're not going to do today because I don't think my connection will hold. That's part of my reasoning for going down Lincolnway instead today. But down that way is Saddle Ridge, I do believe, and a whole bunch of housing development out that way that is currently even still expanding today. And of course, let's go ahead and cross on to the other part of Pershing Boulevard. Let's see, I haven't checked the chat for a second. Live chat. Show me the live chat. Yep. I think we all know somehow or another Eddie is cheating his way through life somehow. Unfortunately, when you got a lot of money and power like that, you can kind of get away with whatever the fuck you want. Excuse the vulgar there, but it's the ugly truth. Yeah, we all know that he's probably done something like embezzling money or some shit. It's a bunch of baloney that should not be happening, but it is what it is. He's got a real estate company, and he can get the money back that he loses by closing his store, so what can you do? And the light's not going to change for me, so we're going to be sitting here for the whole light cycle. Let's chat for a minute in the live chat. Let's see. All good. I'll be live for at least 15 more minutes. I'm glad you could make it in here, though, store dude. Yeah, I agree with that, Dalmatian. If Mickey Monos was caught, Eddie should be too. My state no longer has any Kmart's left. Yep, neither here. I have no Sears or Kmart in Wyoming, unless there's a couple of those little outlet stores, but I think those close to your hometown, I should say. And the light changed on me without knowing it. We're gonna run because it's flashing. We still got right away. We're gonna run because I don't want to wait another light cycle. There we go. It's hard to see that light when the sun is shining on it like that. I can see it myself. I imagine the comments were the same way. Alright, we're across now. Yep, right here is Cleveland and Pershing, which not quite makes a 5-way intersection. Kind of 6 because of the frontage road. It's a crazy thing here that they have going on here for sure. And apparently they're supposed to change this too eventually. Supposedly eventually Cleveland Avenue is not going to connect up with Pershing. Let's see, I saw a comment here. Live chat. Greetings from Greeley. Welcome, Greeley, man. Glad you could make it into the live chat. And North Dakota no longer has Kmart's or Sears. And darn it, stay open, chat. When the last Kmart in North Dakota was closing, I know it's about June 2nd this year. Yep, it's crazy. Let's see, I think mine was just before that. It got on the list for, I think it was February, and it closed. Let's see, what was it now? It's been so long that I can't remember the exact date now anymore. It's on the video, you can see it. Last day at the last Kmart in Fort Collins, Colorado. You can see that video if you want. It's on YouTube. It's a cool video. I loved it. Sad day overall, but you know, we made the best of it. I'm thankful that I had some awesome employees that were really excited about seeing more of the content I was producing there. I appreciate that a lot. Of course, that gave us some exclusive look to that Kmart that we never really saw before. Let's see, over here is another veterinary clinic, another animal vet. Not the same company or anything, of course. And we're coming up on the Pershing Marketplace slowly but surely. As you can see right there is the Maverick that I've shown in numerous Instagram live streams. The back of it anyway. Got some of those apartment complexes I was talking about earlier when we were at Lincolnway and College. Right up there is Pershing and Pershing and College, excuse me. Bismarck, North Dakota lost their Kmart in February 2020. Last few months, May 2020, darn it. Last few months later in May 2020, the last Kmart, yeah, in May it was announced. Gotcha. Last Kmart was announced in May for North Dakota. There you go. That's the way I should have said it. So it looks like this area is being sold off by the 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗆, who also was selling off locations in the Pershing marketplace, I do believe. Which this would be another good area for expansion one day for sure, I think. I definitely remember the days when this was just a huge grass and dirt field. And now there's this Maverick here. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy how it's changed over time. You talk to someone that lived here in Cheyenne in like the 80s or 90s, they'll tell you about how Del Range used to be a dirt road, and even Ridge Road was a dirt road. Even College, good part of College, I think, was dirt road. You know, you didn't have all the businesses that are around now. It's pretty crazy how fast things can change. And we got mad when it was announced for Stay Open Chat. Let's see, it was announced and I knew who to blame the closure. Yep. I knew who to blame the closure of the Kmart. Yep. Or Sears, was it? I'm not sure which one. I think you're talking about Kmart. And if that's the case, then Eddie, yes. Eddie is the one to blame there. My last Kmart that I grew up with here in Cheyenne was definitely an Eddie closure. But apparently an employee actually commented on there and said it was because of the lease. Not many people apparently know about that, so, you know, I think I added it to the description of that video too, one of the videos anyway, that I've done at that Kmart. I'll have to check. Maybe I'll have to update all of them tonight, make sure they're all accurate. Right over there, we got the Clean Wells car wash. That's kind of like the Breeze Through car wash, but a different company. I showed that one in an Instagram live stream a few times. I've taken photos of it, although I don't think I've shared them. I've said it before, they're overall, like, I don't mind car washes that way, except that, as I've said, they only pull on one side of your car. So that means it's going to tear up your axes in your car because you're not pulling both sides. You're just tugging on one side. It's like pulling my left arm but not my right arm. A lot more stress is being put on the wrong side of that, on the wrong side of the vehicle. That's the only thing I don't like about car washes like that. But there's a nice view of the Maverick right there. I've gone in there a lot. I've never had any issues with business. They have good hot dogs for being gas station hot dogs. They have a lot of 𝗀𝗄lie/freezy things, or whatever you want to call them. I think GTA calls them coolies or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember all the names. There's a name that Come and Go calls them. Icy's is another one, but that's more of a brand name than anything. It's a brand of Icy. Goodness, that sun is bright. I can't see anything in front of me. You can, actually. I can see on the screen. You guys can see pretty well right now. But here is the Pershing Marketplace. I did a little more in-depth walkthrough in the first mobile live stream. So if you go into the live streams playlist I've set up on my channel, I think I have it linked in the description of this video. Especially if you're watching the replay, you can go watch that one if you missed it. I did more of a walkthrough through here, but we are going to take a look at this Verizon and other businesses plaza here. But as you can already see from this side, they've got brickwork and some paint in. They're definitely getting farther on having this building complete. There we go. The sun is behind the building now, so you can see it. I'm not sure which one of these spots is going to be the Verizon. I still don't know. It's definitely 3 to 4 tenants that are going to be here. If I had to take a wild guess, I think Verizon will be right here, which is 1 tenant from the end. But I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and see. Let's take a look from this edge of the building. Even though the sun's shining right in the camera and you can't see anything now. You guys are just as blind as me right now, except I might be worse because of the sun actually being in my eyes. See, to me, right there appears to be what might be a drive-through window, so I'm not sure if they're going to put in some sort of restaurant here, or if maybe that's just a spot they're going to put in a normal window. They definitely could, looking at the way they set this all up. They definitely could. We'll go around this way so that way the walk is a little shorter to see the other side of the building. Yep, that area is for lease now, it looks like. That was like 2 different houses, I think, so they just ripped them out. Too bad. But maybe something better can go in there. I know those houses were looking pretty rough. If you go into Google Maps, you can see it. You can see the house I'm talking about. Got 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗘𝗫 coffee, of course. I don't think I put emphasis on the granite place here that opened. Or the texture, I guess I should call it texture place. It's 𝗃𝗄𝗄𝗄𝗃, I believe you say it. 𝗃𝗄𝗄𝗄𝗃 granite and quartz, and that's right on the back of 𝗙𝗵𝗃. All right, here's a look on this side of the building. We're gonna get across so that way we don't block traffic. Here's a look at this side of the building. Definitely modernistic aesthetics going on. Very modern-y. Not as unique as I would have liked to see, but I'm not going to complain. Yep, right there. This one door right here. I think Verizon will probably go here. That's just my guess. I could be wrong. I very well might be wrong, honestly. This looks like it definitely could be a fast food joint of some sorts right here. And that's the one that you just saw with that window on it. So it very well might be. We'll have to wait and see if that ends up being the case for this end place in this building. And of course there's more of the trailer homes over here. Kind of a continuation of what we saw over on Lincolnway. Kind of. And I don't think I put emphasis on Jimmy John's either in the last live stream. And I remember when that was a gravel parking lot for that school over there. I remember that. It's like black gravel almost. It's like they tarred it. They put gravel down and tarred it. Looks like right there we have the garbage bin area, soon to be anyway. See you soon, opening November. It's November, so they should be opening by the end of the month, the Verizon. And as you can see, it says additional space for lease. That sign was sitting on the right of the sidewalk before. They obviously moved it for the construction. I've gone to this Jimmy John's, I think 3 or 4, maybe 5 times. Every time, good service. Food tastes good. Overall, a nice location, I'd have to say. An original one at that. And looks like they are doing some work on this road down that way, which connects up with Lincolnway as well. Whoa, Gimbal, what you doing, boy? Alright, so I'm going to pretty much call it here. So if you watch the original mobile live stream, it'll be linked in the description, and it's in that live stream playlist I mentioned. We go over the Pershing Marketplace, but it was a little bit older, of course. And we'll also continue down this way on Pershing. If you haven't seen that live stream, you'll want to check it out. We went to Albertsons and a few other places out that way, so definitely want to check that out. As I said earlier in the video, though, I did start up my Patreon, which you can find a link to down in the description below. You should definitely join me over there because you can get some exclusive content. Plus, I'm going to be giving you the names on the video somewhere, probably the end of the video. So that'll always be fun. Of course, follow me on all my social media, all that good stuff. Hey, 𝗃𝗵𝗆𝗆, sorry to say you're a little bit late. Welcome back, store dude. I can answer a couple questions if any of you guys have any, but definitely did not expect the initial thing at the start of this live stream. That was the last thing I ever expected to happen today, so I guess it was a good day to choose to go out to Lincolnway, maybe, I don't know. But you know what, it's closed up now, so at least no one can go in and vandalize it or anything like that. It's a pretty good stream. I think next time we will be doing a similar thing as well. We'll start further back, but on Lincolnway. I'm kind of going to go backwards now because I've basically gone all the way around as far as Pershing can go, so but that's fun. My grandma actually has a trailer home. Yeah, I've known a few people who had trailer homes, so they're cool in a way. They have their own way of being cool. But yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to go and call it though. So thanks everyone who did join. I saw a lot of people in here. Parker from Slacking Packing, so DRM, Store Dude, and a few others. Hope to see you guys in the next live stream for sure. And next video. Probably be doing a live stream midweek this week, and then we'll do a normal video next weekend. Obviously, I didn't do that. I didn't explain that. I was doing a video for today, but of course, when I went to start actually getting to the main part where I walk around the building, the dang footage disappeared. So I couldn't finish it. I'll have to get back up to Casper, refilm it, and then do a proper video. But oh well. It's alright. Thanks everyone for joining, and I'll see you in the next live stream or video, and see you next time. Peace out.